Okay, to solve question 72, it says use the quadratic formula to solve each equation for x, which is what we normally do in terms of a. Usually it's not in terms of another variable. It's usually in terms of integers, fractions, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and imaginary numbers. Okay, now they're just throwing in an a. Remember, before we use the quadratic formula, we always want to set the equation equal to 0. So what we have is 2a squared x squared minus 6ax plus 5 equals 0. Therefore, a equals 2a squared. Now this a and this a are not the same. This a is the ax squared plus bx plus c. This a is the coefficient of the x squared term. The coefficient happens to involve variables in this case, but a is equal to 2a squared, b is equal to a negative 6a, and c is equal to 5. So when we plug into the quadratic formula, negative b is 6a plus or minus the square root of b squared. It's going to be 36a squared minus 4 times 2a squared will be negative 8a squared times 5 is going to be a negative 40a squared all over 2 times a. So let's see, 2 times 2a squared is going to be 4a squared. So now when we simplify, we have 6a plus or minus the square root of a negative 4a squared all over 4a squared. So x equals 6a plus or minus, the negative comes out as an I. Okay, the square root of 4 is 2, so 2i, the square root of a squared is a. So 2ai all over 4a squared. Okay, remember we can only reduce here if all terms can be reduced, or individually we can reduce. But in this case, they can all be reduced by 2. So we're going to have 3a plus or minus ai all over 2a squared. I'm going to do that in 2 steps. Let's just do it in 1. Okay, we'll do this in 1 step. It can be reduced by 2. It can also be reduced by a. So in this case, we're going to have 3. This a and this a cancel out, so we'll have 1 on the bottom. Plus or minus here, 2i, just I. And then here, we're going to have 2a. So that's actually the solution. It took me a little while to get there. Some bad math there at the end, but that is how you do it. Again, the reason here, okay, keep in mind that these terms all have a factor of 2 and a. That's why we were able to reduce 2. Okay, we'll go into 6 3 times. The a cancels out, leaving us with a single a on the bottom. Same thing here. Have to reduce it by the same thing. 2 divided by 2 is 1. A divided by 8 cancels out, leaving us still with an a on the bottom. 2 goes into 4 twice. Divide out the a, so we still have the 1a there. So this is, in fact, the solution to question 72. Hopefully that helps. Any other questions we'll try to clear up tomorrow.